Hello, my beautiful Scorpios. This is going to be your energy reading for the 6th to the 15th of February. And we're going to go ahead and get into it. Please only take those messages that resonate with you. So, the main energy that you have here is the Five of Wands. And this can indicate a little bit of conflict with the people that you have around you, differences of opinion, potentially some drama that you might be dealing with at this time. And it has to do with a collaboration. So, it could be that there is differences about how certain things are split, if people are showing up the way that they should, maybe certain people are not picking up their side of the bargain and it feels unfair, it feels disbalanced, right? Past energy, you have Nine of Wands. So you guys are kind of used to expecting the worst case scenario. You stay prepared, right? Because you know that the lessons that you have experienced have given you a lot of strength and wisdom to basically face whatever challenge and difficulty you might have. We have here the Fool, and the Fool is showing up in the near future. So this indicates a new beginning, but also this level of detachment that happens from things that are just simply not important, right? This is also an indicator of a leap of faith. So some of you guys might have the opportunity to embark on something new in your life, and we're going to see what that is about in just a moment. The outcome here is the High Priestess. So the High Priestess usually shows up telling us that we need to sit in stillness to align with our intuition and our higher selves. But also the High Priestess can indicate that there is like a revelation, there is inner truth, or it could be a message from the external world that kind of comes, and it usually is a secret being revealed. So with this collaboration and this conflict, let's go ahead and get into it. What is this about? So we have 10 of Swords. Whatever it is about, there is kind of like an irreversible energy. So there is an ending happening with this situation. So maybe there's going to be words exchanged that you can't patch up. So with that being said, I would say be very careful with the things that you say. Don't be the person that lives in regret because they couldn't control their impulses. But the 10 of Swords indicates a painful ending. It indicates something that catches you slightly, kind of like unexpected, okay? We have here this Three of Cups. So it has to do with people that you are close with, people that could be your friends, because the Three of Cups can indicate friends. But this also, because we're talking about the block, it can indicate gossip, right? And then you have this Magician energy. And I feel like this Magician energy can show that you need to take action. And the way that you need to take action is potentially saying, I remove myself from this situation, because I don't want to entertain or, continue to have this energy or frequency in my surroundings. And then you have here, yeah, Six of Swords, withdrawing, retreat, right? This is where you kind of like count your losses and you move forward. So definitely an ending. There could be a disagreement that is not going to get resolved. And the only thing that you could do is essentially walk away. Eight of Pentacles, I feel like this shows that your discipline, your determination, and your focus needs to be taken somewhere else. There's something else that requires your attention anyways. And then you have this King of Wands, which shows that, when you relieve yourself from this situation that's keeping you kind of stagnant right now, or this causing stress in your life, there's going to be a lot more motivation and just simply inspiration coming your way, and good fortune, right? The King of Wands is this energy of being innovative. So this is essentially having this energy of creating new things in your life. And then you have the World, which shows that there is something completely being wrapped up. There is a cycle that's been essentially done in your life. So whatever disappointment, disagreement, chaos, conflict you might be experiencing, this is the end of it. There is not necessarily this energy of patching it up. I feel like if anything, you will be walking away. And that's probably why the Fool is showing up there in the near future. With the Fool in the near future, let's go ahead and get a little bit on that. So Fool with the near future, this one flew out. So you have here the Judgment, okay? This is where you kind of self-assessing and you're kind of seeing like, how can I learn from this experience? Then you have here Queen of Wands. I feel like you're moving forward with lots of grace. You know you have a lot of opportunities for you. You know that you're very desirable, you're very wanted, you're very much smart, good vibe to have around. So you don't need to be in this energy and around people that don't see your value, right? And then you have an Ace of Pentacles. So there's definitely a new beginning, a new offer that has a solid new beginning. And then you have this King of Swords, which shows that there is just this mental clarity being opened up for you, which is really nice. Now, High Priestess, what do we have here with this High Priestess at the end? What do we got? Okay, so that one showed up. We have the Four of Swords. This is about retreat. You know, I feel like the High Priestess is actually talking about an inner truth, an inner revelation, an inner breakthrough. And you're just kind of like saying, you know what, I'm done. I'm going to retreat. I'm going to recharge, and I'm going to focus on myself. That's what I'm seeing here. The Devil, though, you could be tempted. People can still be coming around to try to get a reaction out of you, to try to get you engaged in this particular situation that you want to walk away from. So be careful with that, because people want to keep you in that same box. And then you have here the Knight of Cups. So there's a new offer. There is a new opportunity for you to move forward. This could be a really good conversation too with someone that is a like-minded individual. And I really like the energy of the Knight of Cups, because it shows too that you are willing to be open to the opportunity of expressing your feelings as well. And then you have the Death card. So the Death card shows a major transformation. It just shows that there's something definitely being purged out of your life, and it has to do with people, external circumstances. Okay, so last message here, we have the Six of Cups. And this is about purging matters of the past. Matters of the past will be resurfacing. Could be this Five of Wands in general. Like that could be like people that you're arguing with. And then Seven of Swords, you're changing your strategy. You're changing the way that you're going about it. There's a more relaxed approach from your part with the Page of Wands. So it could be too that someone from your past, like a past friend, let's say, or a relative that you're not close with anymore. It could be that maybe they're coming around and they have very good vibes about them. But regardless, this chaotic energy has something to do with you having people that you're supposed to collaborate with. So this could be like a work related reading, or it could be like a relative or even a friend, right? It just can mean that there is something that's supposed to be shared, like a responsibility is supposed to be shared, and you're the only one doing it type of energy, right? And I feel like some of you guys are just not going to stand for it. You're definitely going to be speaking your mind, and you will be willing to walk away if necessary, because you're not just going to allow people to treat you any kind of way, right? You know that your energy is worth it. You know that you have a lot to invest and a lot to give. So you're not going to let people just simply take advantage of you. So I love that for you. Please let me know if this reading resonated with you in any kind of way. If it did, please drop me a comment down below. Like and subscribe if you do want to support my channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.